What is up, everyone? It is Vincent from the Big Pro Wrestle Talk Network here on YouTube, and be sure to stay till the end of this video for some huge Big Pro Wrestle Talk podcast news. What's up, everyone? It is Vincent from the Big Pro Wrestle Talk Network here on YouTube, and today I'm doing my top 5 favorite custom figures in my collection. And just like the last video with my favorite figures in my collection, I will be doing an honorable mentions list. First up in this honorable mentions list is going to be my custom fix-up, I guess you could call it, Chad Gable. This is the Then Now Forever Elite Chad Gable that came with the NXT title. I got both figures on eBay, and this is the Shorty G basic head scan. You can kind of see the basic figure right there in the background. Yeah, so this is the kind of the final product of that. This is all. The reason I put this in an honorable mention is because this is my favorite fix-up, I guess you could say, I've done. Next up in the honorable mentions is kind of a 2-for-1 type deal because they are a team. The only reason I'm putting these in honorable mentions is because I did not personally make these figures. They were bought on eBay. They're more or less kind of like prototype-esque figures. They're very loose. Either they're very loose or they're super glued. Yeah, and these are both Jack's head scans. I have no idea the formula that was used. But I thought, oh my gosh, these figures are awesome. They would look awesome with my Hardy's collection. You know, Jeff Hardy being my favorite wrestler of all time currently. I thought, I had to have the Jeff Hardy, because they were sold separately, but I worked out a thing with the guy on eBay because he was selling them both. And I said, hey, I'll buy them both for you for this price. They said, why not? There you go. And here these figures are in my collection today. I only have had one leg snap on Jeff Hardy because I like to hold this figure a lot. But yeah, that's that. Next up in the honorable mentions here, I have this full custom Abyss TNA figure. As you can see, this is one of my figures I didn't get decals for. As you can see, I try to hand draw the tattoos on them. I tried the best I could with them. But honestly, yeah, I've been wanting to do a custom like this for a while. I did it actually this year, actually. This is just the Jack's jacket that came with this head scan. I did, this is one of the Jack's TNA Abyss head scans. I did paint the mask over with black again because, well, I thought, needed more black. But yeah, this is actually one of my favorite figures. I love to make like TNA custom figures. You'll see that later in this video. But yeah, this is my only custom Abyss in my collection that's for like a Mattel based figure. So yeah, next up and finally in my honorable mentions is this custom Ultimate Edition no paint Finn Balor. As you can see, the jacket kind of rubbed off there, but I was dumb. I forgot that there was the Edge Ultimate Edition. So what I did was I acetoned literally all of the body paint off of the Ultimate Edition Finn Balor, the Demon one, and here I am now with this. I mainly keep this display piece as I do all my figures, but as you see, I got the Intercontinental title with him. I kind of just acetoned everything off of him. This is kind of a plain figure. The only reason I included this in the honorable mentions is simply because it has, it's a custom Ultimate Edition. This is my only custom Ultimate Edition I've done. I think, let me look around my collection real fast. Yeah, it looks to be the only custom Ultimate Edition I've done. I did like take things apart. I did like super glue, as you can probably see. Like there's jacket mishaps and stuff, probably from the super glue. But yeah, now it's time to finally dive into my top 5 favorite custom wrestling figures in my collection. Number 5 for my top 5 favorite custom figures in my collection is, well, it's a very interesting figure. I've, honest to God, I've rarely seen anybody make this custom figure, even after the commentator version came out of this figure, because we never got an in-ring version of the figure, only the commentator. And if you have kind of put some thought together, yes, it is Corey Graves. This figure is, honest to God, pretty cool in my book. This is I don't remember the body form. I'm pretty sure it's a Brian Pillman Legends figure. torso and crotch piece. And what I did was I took my Dremel and kind of sanded down the abs and stuff, because I don't remember I don't think Corey Graves had like abs like that. So I kind of gave him like a little flat stomach. I know he did have kind of the pecs. So, and yeah, I know the tattoos probably are supposed to wrap all the way around, but the decals I got did not have the all the way around tattoos and stuff. So very good display piece. The legs are Roman Reigns. The remaining formula from this figure for the Roman Reigns, I just don't even want to show that. It's like terrible. I have it sitting with my other Roman Reigns, and I kind of want to throw it out the window and hope my neighbor's dog eats it. But yeah, Corey Graves from when he's in NXT, I kind of acetoned the face a little bit, so that way it would have kind of his like his sideburn chops type thing there. And you can see like I did pencil in some like shade, like shadow on his face for like facial hair. And yeah, that is my number 5. Number 4 for this is kind of a figure that I've kind of always wanted to see in Elite form. We kind of got it with the updated version of this, but we never did get a full-on Elite form of this figure. And I am, of course, speaking of the Batman-inspired Rey Mysterio attire. We did see this in a battle pack. That's where I got the head scan from. That's where I got the arms from, I'm pretty sure. That could be wrong. I've made this like a year or so ago, so I'm not too sure. The cape, I did get the figure off eBay, the basic figure for the head scan, and they did not include the cape, so what I had done was take an old black sock, and I just kind of made a cape with it. And as you can see, it's kind of stapled in there. But yeah, I like this is like all hand drawn, no decals whatsoever. Even kind of got his tried my attempt at getting his logo on his back there. But yeah, I think this turned out fantastic. When I first customized it, I thought it was pretty cool. So yeah, that is my number 4. Number 3 for my top 5 customs. Well, I did mention this earlier in the video, saying that I have made other TNA figures in my collection. And this one isn't necessarily a full-on custom TNA inspired attire. However, this is like meant to look like a TNA version simply because of the head scan that I use. And this I am talking about is a custom TNA AJ Styles figure. As you can see, this is just a Jax head scan of an AJ Styles figure, just on an AJ Styles Elite body. I kind of got some decals. I got some decals off eBay. It's not really not a lot went into this figure. I did get the Jax TNA belt from Amazon, simply because, you know, it was like a sale or something, but so I picked it up and I said, why not? We are actually getting an official, they want to say it's WCW, but that is a clear. He did wear that in the NWA TNA as well. The attire that they used for the upcoming Legends figure for AJ Styles, where it looks like he literally is this figure, kind of this head scan, but like smaller and not looking as chunky, because this is a Jax head scan. So, you know, Jax figures, they are all wacky, wild, wonky. So yeah, AJ Styles. Number 2 for my custom figures in my collection is one that I mentioned in the last video with my top 5 favorite custom figures. I did mention the Wrestlemania Matt Hardy figure, and that was one I did kind of hint at this video was coming with that Wrestlemania Matt Hardy figure. And what I had done here is did a head swap, a hair swap, to make the actual, what I think should have looked like the broken, woken Matt Hardy head scan. Don't focus on my hand, focus on that. As you can see there is an updated head scan, kinda. This is the True Effects Matt Hardy with the Wrestlemania hair on there. I have rarely seen anybody do this. I don't know how. This is a perfectly missed opportunity for wrestling figure collectors and customizers anywhere. And this is literally just this is just the Wrestlemania Matt Hardy figure. I did, however, because we have not seen paint, like white paint hands, like hand tape like that. So I did kind of paint some John Cena hands, or I don't know whose hands they were, to make them kind of look like Matt Hardy when he's like opening his hands wide.
Yeah.
Yes, and I do love the like head scan that I had chose to like do this, because oh my gosh, it is phenomenal. I think if my number one wasn't my number one, this would be my number one, and that is for sure, because I just love this head scan so much. And for my number one custom figure in my collection, you may look at this at first and say, wait a second, that's not a custom, that's just a normal Elite. It is the Fiend Bray Wyatt. But this isn't just a jacket that I cut to make it look like a Fiend jacket. No, I'm going to get the Universal title off of his hand there, and I'm going to give a little look at the head scan here. As you can see, there's a little rubber band there. I basically, with my dremeled down the inside of a Fiend head scan to make it just a mask, and underneath is a Bray Wyatt head scan, and I had taken the hair from the Elite Fiend that this mask head scan would have come with, and I super glued it onto the Fiend, to the Funhouse Bray Wyatt. As you can see there's a little thing there because that's where the hair hole stuck in there. But yeah, I love this figure. It's amazing, and there's a reason this is my number one. I know my number two and my number one are kind of just head scan stuff, but it's because I'm the one who fully did these. I did the Bray Wyatt, I did the Matt Hardy, I did all of these. I customized the Corey Graves, I customized the Rey Mysterio, I customized the AJ Styles. All of those are full-on customs, without a doubt. Top 3 custom, like full-on head-to-toe in my collection. But this, I understand it may not be a head-to-toe custom, same as the Matt Hardy, but this Bray Wyatt is just, wow, it's amazing. I love it. I love putting the Universal title on it. I know people are going to say, oh, why didn't you just do this with an Ultimate Edition? I don't like the Ultimate Edition torsos that much, especially the Fiends. I feel like it's too skinny, because as you look on the Elite here, it's like perfect size. I love the mold for the the Elite Fiend Bray Wyatts, and there's just no complaints from me at all with any Fiend Bray Wyatt Elite figure. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is my top 5 favorite custom wrestling figures in my collection. Let me know what you guys think about this kind of videos. Would you like to see more wrestling figure content done on here? Let me know. Leave your comments in the comment section down below. Please like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell so you never miss an upload. Thank you so much for watching this top 5 custom wrestling figures in my collection video. Thank you. Thank you for staying till the end of this video, ladies and gentlemen. If you did see at the beginning of this video, I did say stick to the end of this video for some news about the Big Pro Wrestle Talk podcast that will be coming on Spotify, Apple Music, anywhere you get your podcasts from. Let me just tell you guys, I'm excited to do this. I want to know what you guys would want to hear out of a wrestling podcast, something that wrestling podcasts don't normally do, whether it's some wrestling news that are positive and rather than negative, anything that Ringside News doesn't put on their social media when it comes to swimsuit pictures from the female talent. It could be anything. Just let me know in the comments down below. I would love to hear what you guys want to hear. And now the news that I was wanting to tell you at the beginning of the video, but here I am now talking about it, is the podcast will begin on August 6th on all streaming podcast platforms. Be sure to get ready. I'm ready to talk wrestling. I'm ready to talk anything wrestling related. I'm ready to share my thoughts on things. I'm ready to share what you guys think and how I'm going to shut them down like every other podcaster does. Sorry, got a little out of hand there, but I am so excited to get this started, guys. I'm so ready for this new journey. I'm ready to get the ball rolling. I hope you guys love the content I push out, whether it's on YouTube, on the podcast world, anywhere. Let me know, like I said, let me know what you guys want to hear on it. I'm all ears. I want to be the kind of podcast that listens to the fans. I'm going to be there for you guys. You know, so thank you all for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell so you never miss an upload on the Big Pro Talk Network. And I will see you soon in the podcast world. Baby. Out of the ashes